Hello guys and welcome to an NGB gameplay video and review. I'm Ben and I'm joined by Jonny.
Hello.
Hello. I'm on the left, Jonny is on the right, and we're playing Wipeout.
We are indeed.
We're actually playing the Wipeout Omega Collection on the PS4. It's a collection of some Wipeout games.
And you reviewed it.
I did, and I gave it 9 out of 10. It's really good.
Ben, why did you give it 9 out of 10?
Right, so you know how Wipeout was like really good on the PlayStation?
Yeah, I've heard that, yeah.
Right, so...
I know that for a fact, actually.
Yeah, so it's basically everything that was good about Wipeout.
Right.
With some really nice visuals.
Okay.
And, you know, we're currently playing this on a regular PS4. I've reviewed it on the PS4 Pro.
Yep.
I don't have a 4K TV, so I can't really say what it looks like in 4K.
Okay.
But at 1080p and 60 frames a second, this game looks amazing.
It looks really nice.
Yeah. So, you know, we're sort of like expecting to see essentially what made Wipeout fantastic.
It's nice that it's back because we recently played Fast RMX on the Switch.
Fast RMX, yes.
Which is sort of like Wipeout but not Wipeout.
Yeah.
So it's nice that the original Wipeout is now back.
Yes. Yeah, Fast RMX is kind of like that Wipeout
F-Zero thing.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, it's, you know, it's got everything that Wipeout had before. I'm still terrible at it.
Yeah.
But it's really good.
The thing we are missing out on here is we can't hear the music. Is the music good?
Mate, the music...
Because people like the music on the Wipeout.
The music is properly sort of, you know, old school.
Yeah.
If you like your techno, which I don't.
No.
I mean, I said this in the review that it's not the kind of music that I would go home and listen to, or, you know, even stick on in a commute or something like that. But honestly, when you're playing the game, it is absolutely perfect.
It makes sense. You wouldn't want like Radiohead B-sides while you're playing Wipeout. So that makes sense. They have techno on it.
You know, maybe not Enya or something like that.
No.
There we go, and across the finish. Yeah. So,
what?
Yeah, man.
I'm very far behind. Not last though, which is all right. I'm happy about that.
There you go.
Oh yeah.
But that's the thing about Wipeout. Like it was kind of. Oh, this is actually something I wanted to show off.
Yeah.
So the photo mode. Look at that.
That's nice.
So you can basically go through your stuff here. So you can choose your different camera options.
So you get a replay of the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can. Well, you can if you want to, but at the same time, you can also like select which ship you're looking at.
Okay.
Here and rotate your camera.
No.
So you can also like up the exposure and stuff like that if you want to make it brighter.
Yeah.
Motion blur, turn that off if you want, but leaving it on looks really cool. And then you focus. You do this. Basically, you get a little red line that shows you exactly where it's going to focus on.
Right. Oh yeah. Okay.
So yeah, you can focus directly on that ship.
Excellent.
And then you can basically make it really blurry. But honestly, there's so much cool stuff in this photo mode.
Yeah.
The only thing that I'm not a huge fan of is when you turn the hood off, it actually leaves this stuff on. So you've still got like your toggle help, share, and back.
Yeah.
I mean that's not ideal, but you know you can still see just how good this looks.
That looks great.
And yeah, like it's considering this is essentially a HD sort of super HD remake of an HD remake. It's really impressive. So you've got here basically you've got campaign, which is you can choose between 2048, which was the Vita game. Yeah. Wipeout HD, which
2048 is 12 minutes to 9, of course.
It is indeed 12 minutes to 9.
Good.
So yeah, you've got HD, which is basically a bunch of old Wipeout tracks remastered and redone in 1080p or 4K, and then Fury, which was an expansion pack for Wipeout HD.
Okay.
So, excuse me, HD and Fury came out on the PS3. Yeah, I mean, just to explain the reason that there's no medals on here is because I actually play this on a different account to the one that I reviewed it on. So I have played a lot of it. And yeah, you know, you can essentially go through your campaign there. So Racebox again, you can have multiple different things here. So Eliminator and the Zone Battle. The Zone Battle is quite fun actually. Let's do this. So if we go to Novice and Zone Target 40. Essentially, Zone Battle, you have to go through the level and you have to basically get a score that is acceptable and get the highest Why is that not gone with 2 players?
Has it only got 1 player?
I think it might be. Which
Okay.
is a bit annoying because I thought it was 2.
We'll run with it.
Okay.
We'll run with it.
Okay. But, I mean, this gives you an idea of how it looks full screen.
Yep.
It's really good. So
It looks especially nice full screen, actually, I've got to say.
yeah,
It's all
so
very Tron.
essentially, this is like it automatically accelerates.
Right.
You have to hit the target of 40. So at the minute you can see there it's currently going up and say 0.8 out of 40. So I have to get my number in the middle there to 40.
Right.
And I can do that by overtaking people, or for example now, if I were to boost now, you can see at the bottom there, I've got plus 3.1 where it says boost.
Yep.
If I were to boost now, I get 4.1 points added onto my score, but it also makes it harder to control because I'm boosting everywhere.
Okay.
So, yeah, there's a lot of stuff here from, from the good old days of Wipeout. And to be honest, it's a lot more than just a big nostalgia fest. Obviously, that's a huge part of it, but it's just still a really good game.
Yeah.
Like the sense of speed in this is actually really, really impressive. Like you can, drop your nose down here and just barrel through it.
Okay.
Or sort of pull up and brake a little bit. But yeah, if you get used to this, like it really does bring back those memories of. Well, I was 9 at the time that Wipeout came out, as were you, I believe.
We were both like into the techno rave scene though, big time.
Absolutely.
Very precocious 9-year-olds.
Yeah, so you get all you need to do, get a big neon T-shirt with a happy face drawn.
Yeah.
And you'll basically be there. So as you can see at the moment, I am storming ahead into 15, 16 points now. But yeah, overall, I'm really impressed with what they've done with Wipeout in general. I think the inclusion of 2048 is quite good. I've got that on Vita.
Yeah.
And it is criminally overlooked, but then, so is the Vita in general.
Not by Sony more than anyone.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's that's a big thing that a lot of people will probably be first to point out. But the thing is, now we're getting to the point in the race where it starts to get slightly more difficult to kind of and I've died there. So
Okay.
it gets a little bit more difficult to kind of navigate and talk.
Yeah.
As well as make sure that you're actually not dying on the level there. So
Do we think this is a precursor to a new Wipeout?
I would love it if it was.
It would be very interesting.
I mean,
PS4 from the ground up, just a complete new game.
Yeah, I would hope that's what they've done this for.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. As I say, despite the fact I am absolutely terrible at Wipeout, it is. It's a classic franchise, and I think if they bring it back, there's a lot of stuff that they can do with it now.
Yeah. Oh, a nice little spin you did there. That was good.
Yeah, so it's left, right, left as you're about to land.
Excellent.
And it kind of throws you about a little bit. It gives you a little speed boost when you land.
You are hitting a lot of walls.
Yeah, it's difficult to control, man. It's hello. Like you've got to be quick in this because you've got to get a decent time.
I mean, it's a racing game.
Yeah.
You have to be quick. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't make it there, but can I make it here? Yes.
Hey.
There we go. Oh no. Ah, Jesus.
The ships don't take damage, do they?
Yes, they do.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, so you can see around the number up at the top.
Yeah.
You've got the little bars.
Okay.
That are dropping down.
They take visual damage though.
No visual damage.
No, that's what I was
just
looking
kind
for,
of just damage in a gameplay sense.
Yeah.
Which is a little bit more worrying, I would probably say. So there we go. There. Every time I take that corner a bit too early. But the thing is about this mode, obviously, is the quicker the longer you last, the faster it goes.
Yeah.
Which kind of makes it even harder to get round without actually killing yourself.
It's a good way of upping the difficulty in mid-race.
Yes. So I think. What's that? I'm not going to take it too early. There we go.
Can you only do the one trick? Is there more tricks you can do?
I'm pretty sure you can either do a barrel roll left or a barrel roll right.
Kick flip or heel flip?
Yes,
Yeah, okay.
essentially. There's no sort of, there's no Benihana's here.
No.
See, I'm down with the kids. I got my skateboarding knowledge in there.
Did you get that from Tony Hawk's Pro Skater?
I may have done.
Yes, you did.
Yes,
Excellent.
I did. Yeah, so, you know, nothing wrong with that.
No, not at all.
Right. So, much like Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, Wipeout is one of those classic franchises.
Nice turnaround.
It is, yeah, you know. I should be a professional. And honestly, I think this is one of the better remasters that they've done. It kind of stays true to what Wipeout was. You know, there's no major departures in terms of... Whoa, hello. No major departures in terms of the way that the campaign goes.
Yeah.
Or anything like that, you know, it's pretty good.
You are reaching that magic number of 40.
I'm getting there, and I'm probably about to die shortly. Oh, this is getting close.
There's no pit stops here.
No.
Okay.
I mean, if there were... Oh, can you imagine the speed of pit stop here? Oh, dropped down to 27. Yeah, like, I would wholeheartedly welcome a new Wipeout game.
Yeah. No, I certainly would as well. This seems quite interesting. I'm up for giving this a go, as I just did briefly, but a long ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, a new game altogether.
Yeah, I think you know, this trend that Sony have got at the moment of either remastering or re-releasing some of their older franchises. Like, obviously they've done it with Wipeout. They've also done it with Parappa.
Also got Crash as well. Crash
yeah.
Insane Trilogy, end of June.
Indeed. So I don't know. I think it's a good trend. And we'll see what happens next. But if you're expecting something, you know, groundbreaking and new from this collection, you're probably going to be a bit disappointed. But honestly, it's great. Like, it's got an online mode as well. So if you want to, you know, humiliate yourself at how bad you are online, you can do. But overall, I would wholeheartedly recommend the Wipeout Omega Collection.
Give me a number out of 10.
9.
9 out of 10.
It's a 9 out of 10. It's a solid reimagining or reinvention, sorry, of Wipeout.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us, guys. Please do like, share, comment, subscribe, and all of the good stuff. And we will see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.